Jasmine Taylor joins us here at halftime. Welcome, and what a season you've had so far. Moving into a starting role, how are you feeling about that?
I feel pretty good. I've worked really hard this summer, so I'm glad I'm going to get to start.
Tell me about working hard this summer. What does that mean? What did you do?
I literally went to work. Actually, I worked out early in the morning, made sure I got my conditioning, my weights done, and then I would go take a nap and go to work, and then 10-hour shift, go back to sleep,
My
and then
goodness.
do it the whole week.
Wow.
Yeah, so I didn't have much of a summer, but, I mean, hard work pays off, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, in your case, evidently. You're playing well.
Thank you.
I think I always go back to the fact that I look at you, you're listed at 5'10". Don't believe you're quite 5'10".
No.
You can tell me differently if you want. But how do you do it? How do you compete against those bigger posts that we see?
You just have a good mentality, and you just gotta do your role. I mean, coach has always prepared me to get stronger and make sure to post up when I can and get in position. So, I mean, I've been a post all year. I mean, all my years of playing basketball.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you what your teammates tell me, a scouting report, okay? Because I asked them one day, I was watching you practice, and you're down playing the 5, and what makes Jasmine so good at playing the 5? And the answer was, first of all, you're very quick, and second of all, you're very strong. Agree with that?
I mean, yeah.
You don't have to be bashful. I'm just saying that's what your teammates told me, and then I started watching a little more closely. I have to agree. Do you enjoy, though, as a post, also being able to be involved in the running game? Because you get out a lot.
I mean, yeah, I've always been able to run because, I mean, that's what I had to do in high school all the time. That's what we did, was just fast break, and I feel like I'm just used to that, and just used to getting up and down the floor, make sure I get into defense position, transition. So
yeah. What about playing defense? This year you guys are pressing a lot more than I've seen. How do you like that?
I mean, I like the fast pace of the game. I like playing defense. Defense is one of the best things I can do. I feel like making sure I get one of the best players on the team, staying down low, just help side. Yeah.
You play defensively, I guess, against those bigger posts as well. Speed, quickness, strength, all help in that area, I'm sure. What about those bust-out dribbles, though? You grab the rebound and you go down to the other end of the floor. Do you like flying down the floor like that?
I mean, I guess. Sometimes my feet just take over me, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm running. My feet just take over me.
Okay,
so.
That's a good thing,
yeah.
Right? Okay.
Sometimes I lose control.
Okay. Well, the other night, I got to bring this up, I guess, because I find it amusing. It doesn't happen very often. You got knocked off your feet, and someone stepped on your face. I'm just surprised that doesn't happen more often. And were you hurt by that? It had hurt, but was it bad?
Those things are going to happen in basketball games. You just got to get used to it. Especially for being I'm not even 5'10", really, but undersized post. I'm going to get that, and you got to be strong. You got to toughen up and that's just,
definitely.
You got to accept it, you know?
Yeah.
So.
What other sports did you play? You were from Braymer.
Yeah.
But what sports did you play in high school?
Softball, track, yeah.
And as I recall, you were pretty good at both of them, right?
I mean,
don't be modest. Tell me the truth. Let's take in softball. You were an outfielder?
Yeah.
And a pretty good one, all state, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then in track, I imagine you were a runner, sprinter, I would guess, right?
I went to state all 3 years. Well, since COVID kind of screwed up the senior year.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I went all state 3 years. I won the 200 and the 400 my sophomore year, and I got second place by a millisecond my sophomore year.
You're not carrying a chip on your shoulder about that or anything, are you?
It was by a lean, but we'll let it go.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear you're open to that now. You also did some other things at Braymer, like I think I read you were a homecoming queen, prom queen.
Oh, yeah.
Something. So you were involved in a lot of things in school besides athletics.
Yeah, I was a PBS ambassador, which
Now, what is that?
It's where new students would come into school and you would like show them the place, and I always did the music for dances too.
Okay.
So I would like help out my teacher. He'd do DJ and junior high dances.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I know you have kind of an interest in doing some stuff in media, and I've talked to you. I've told you I think you'll be really good at that. And what would a career in media be like for you?
I'm not too sure. I like to record and make videos.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's really popular.
Like TikTok.
People are making money on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of TikTok?
Sometimes.
Do you want anybody to know about it? I'm guessing.
I mean, if they want to, not really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not very popular on TikTok, but it's just fun to do, especially with teammates.
Exactly.
So.
You can't control that. You really can't.
Yeah, I guess so.
And you can spend a lot of time worrying about that. So, you also have expressed an interest in doing a little bit of announcing for our baseball games this spring. Am I going to be able to talk you into doing that?
I mean, I can.
I think you'd be good at it.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
If you need help,
right. Yeah. Where do you get this personality? Because you're always bubbly, or always seem to be having fun. Where does that come from?
I guess my mom.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about her.
She's very sweet, and she definitely has a sense of humor. So
Yeah.
I probably got that from her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What's her name?
Shirley Taylor.
Shirley Taylor. Mm-hmm. And anything else you want to share about your family, or?
My sister and I are only 3 months apart, and we literally act the same, except for she's crazier than I am.
That's hard to believe. Really?
Yes.
She's really crazier than you are.
She was actually at one of the games last year, and I think you got a clip of it, and she was in the background like screaming.
Was she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was she?
Yes.
What? About anything in particular?
Well, I scored or got an and one or something, and
right.
she like jumped up and down on the other side of the bleachers.
I gotcha.
Yeah, but that's her.
What are your goals for basketball this year?
I want to go farther than we did last year, so that's one.
That would be the national tournament.
Yes.
Because you were so close last year.
Yeah, which it's all right. Those things happen.
Yeah.
I want to accomplish of not getting so mad at myself, and actually want to have confidence.
Right.
So.
Are you hard on yourself typically?
Very.
Yeah.
More than what people think.
Is that do you call that being competitive, or is that something that can be detrimental at times?
Both, I say, because I'm facing myself and
right.
working on it.
Well, I would just like to tell you from an outsider looking in that I think you're extremely competitive. I mean, you obviously are competing at a pretty high level when it comes to your basketball career. So just you can give yourself a little bit of break, I hope, from time to time because of that.
Right.
So, but you've also got this personality that's going to go a long way in your life, and I'm excited for you with whatever you choose to do. What do you want to do? Go on to a 4-year school? Or?
Yes, I want to finish basketball if there's an opportunity, and I also want to major in psychology.
That's neat.
Yes.
That's good. Jasmine Taylor, thank you so much for spending time with us here at halftime, and we'll look forward to watching you the rest of the year.
Thank you.
We're going to be back with more in a moment right after this.